Hello everyone, welcome to Lukman IAS. Today we are going to have the Hindu analysis of 12th December 2021. Let us see which are the important articles from today's The Hindu newspaper. Okay, so quick overview of all these articles on FAQ page and Science and Technology page, Sunday's newspaper, relevant articles for our examination. So here, which states in Northeast are under AFSPA? Now this particular article gives overall picture about the AFSPA, as some of the northeastern states like Nagaland, Manipur, they are again advocating for, let's say, repealing of this AFSPA from these states. Recent, let's say, the civilians were killed in one of the operation by the armed forces. That's why such a demand is there. Now it is important from internal security paper, GS3 part of our syllabus, some basics about AFSPA we will try to understand, when it was enacted, which are the special, in which areas it is applied at present, and in which, let's say, which kind of powers are given, special powers to the armed forces under this act. Then specifically for prelims examination, artificial intelligence tool to simplify identification of cancerous tissue in tumors. Now this is good development, use of technology in the health sector. The emerging technology like artificial intelligence is being used for detecting the cancerous cells in the tumors. Okay, so the applications of this technology, this is important for our prelims examination, how AI is being used in the health sector. You can give this one as an example there. We will try to understand what is this. Then the tiger sighted after so many years in Buxa Tiger Reserve. So yes, we will try to find out about Buxa Tiger Reserve, where it is located exactly, and some geographical aspect related to Buxa Tiger Reserve. Then protecting wildlife, 2054 cases registered in last 3 years. This is the data given by Wildlife Crime Control Bureau. Okay, so the article mentions about Operation Save Kurma, that is to, let's say, reduce the illegal trade in the turtles, and Operation Soft Gold in terms of, let's say, illegal trade of Shahatu shawls, which are made up from the wool of Chiru, Tibetan antelope. Okay, this is important for prelims examination, environment section, it can be asked. And finally, some miscellaneous aspect, US banned one paramilitary unit of Bangladesh, and the sanctions are there especially for human rights violation by this paramilitary Rapid Action Force of Bangladesh. And finally, practice prelims MCQs on today's current affairs. Which states in Northeast are under AFSPA? So why they are demanding repeal? All these aspects are important from mains perspective. First of all, what is the origin of AFSPA? Now we know that immediately after the independence, there were many secessionist tendencies in different parts of the country, especially the northern India, in Jammu and Kashmir region, and northeastern region. Okay, and for that purpose, various, let's say, ordinances were passed immediately after independence. Four ordinances were passed, and later on immediately they were converted into one law named AFSPA. Okay, and this was continued till 1957. In 1957 this was repealed, and in 1958 special law related to Armed Forces Special Powers Act for, let's say, Manipur and Mizoram region. So specifically it was enacted in 1958. Okay, so present day AFSPA is, we can find the origin in this original act, AFSPA 1958. Later on, whenever the new, let's say, states were formed, like Nagaland was formed in 1963, so this AFSPA was later on applied there also. Right, so this is the origin, you should remember. At the same time, in 1990, the separate AFSPA for Jammu and Kashmir was enacted. Now this AFSPA is different than this AFSPA, though the names are same. So Jammu and Kashmir, for Jammu and Kashmir it is separately applied. Okay, excuse me. Now moving on, which parts of the country come under AFSPA at present? whole of Assam and Nagaland, then some parts of Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, except capital of Manipur, all Manipur is also under this. Okay, so Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur is there. Fine. So in these 4 states, the AFSPA is still applied, and you should understand that except this, in Jammu and Kashmir, separate AFSPA is there. For a brief period of time during 1980s and 1990s, AFSPA was applied in Punjab also. Okay, but at present it is repealed. Now you should understand that AFSPA was there in Mizoram also, in Meghalaya also, and Tripura also, but now at present it is repealed from these states. Okay, so from Meghalaya 2018 completely repealed, 2015 completely repealed, and in 1990s itself it was repealed from Mizoram. Okay, so simply remember that these states are completely free from AFSPA. Okay, so in this manner you should understand some factual aspect. This can be asked in prelims also. Now, what does the act say? Which kind of powers are given? Right. So yes, fire with warning. Okay, once the warning is given, the armed forces can fire on the person. If in that disturbed area, simply you should understand that disturbed area is declared by state government as well as central government under this act, and such areas are declared disturbed where the law and order situation is not, it cannot be handled by the civilian forces, police forces, and that's why armed forces help is taken. Search and rescue, let's say search operation without warrant, okay, searching the premises of any person, any household. So this aspect, then we should also understand related to arrest of, we can add here also search and arrest operation without warrant, fire with warning, then we can say that even they can kill, they fire to kill actually. Okay, and therefore they are provided with immunity of their actions from their actions. So these are the provisions, and that's why why do many demand for repeal? Because we should understand first is that there are many instances of human rights violations. Second thing, we should understand that it is against fundamental rights. Goes against democratic credentials, of country, because it restricts the freedom of the people, okay, and it affects the dignity of the people. These human rights, fundamental rights are affected in those regions, the people, that's why it is being demanded to be repealed. Also some of the committees you should understand here, the Jeevan Reddy committee, along with Justice Verma committee, ARC second, all of them have recommended repeal. Okay, so you should be aware that some of the expert committees they recommended a repeal of AFSPA, but the present government stand is that it is not going to repeal that, and we should be also taking that stand in our answers, though the arguments are largely against, but focus should be on reducing the violence from that region, ensure protection to every person, ensuring peace and stability, protecting unity, sovereignty and unity of the country. For that purpose, the AFSPA will be there, and if suppose the cases of violence come down and the peace is ensured, then automatically it can be revoked from certain states, certain areas, case by cases, case basis. So, for example, from Tripura, Meghalaya, the AFSPA has been repealed whenever there are less number of violence, or let's say cases of violence are there. So, in this manner the discussion should be there. So, like straightforward question can be there, discuss the issues related to AFSPA, should AFSPA be repealed, give justification to your view, right. Next, artificial intelligence tool to simplify identification of cancerous tissues in the tumors. Now, this is good development in terms of artificial intelligence application in health sector. IIT Madras researchers use the combination of deep learning technologies and traditional machine learning to develop a tool that can diagnose cancer by looking at whole slide images of the tumor. Okay, so they have used here the two technologies, deep learning techniques and traditional machine learning. Okay, so in this manner the artificial intelligence is being used to detect the cancerous cells in the tumors. Traditionally what we observe in the histopathologist. Okay, so here the tissues are observed and the kind of, let's say, diseases or anything that is to be detected, that is histopathology. Slice the tumor tissues into approximately 20 micron thick slices which they put on the slides. They look at enlarged images of the slides and go over it cell by cell to manually classify as cancerous or otherwise. Okay, this is how the manual detection of cancerous cells is done. However, now this is very time consuming process, and it is this to elevate the burden, digital histopathology. This has been developed. Now, this IIT Madras research is part of this digital histopathology. So, what they have done this, after preparing the slides, the entire slide is scanned using high resolution microscope and then digitized. This then analyzed using computerized tool. So, this is good development, and the deep learning and machine learning both are being used here as a part of detecting cancerous cells. This is the application of AI in the health sector. So, we can mention that in mains examination, there can be question in prelims examination also, applications of AI, like they are asking applications of drones in different fields, like they are asking applications of we can say nanotechnology. So, they can ask about this also. Tiger in Buxa cheers wildlife enthusiasts. So, yes, this is good thing, major success for tiger conservation. Photograph of tiger was captured in the camera trap in the Buxa Tiger Reserve. Now, last time the tiger was seen in the northern Bengal of this tiger reserve located 1998. So, around after 30 years, sorry, not 30 years, around after 22 years the tiger is observed. Now, Buxa Tiger Reserve is basically located in Alipurdwar district of northwestern Bengal. Sorry, northern western Bengal. Okay. Now, like simply we can draw like this. So here in this location along with Assam border, along with Bhutan border. So this is we can consider as Buxa Tiger Reserve. It is an altitude ranging from 60-meter Gangetic Plains to 1750 meters in the Himalayas in the north. Now its northern boundary runs along the international border with Bhutan, and it is having the international corridor for Asian elephants migration route between India and Bhutan also. The eastern boundary touches that of Assam state. Okay, so this much information is sufficient. There is one more tiger reserve here in West Bengal, that is Sundarban Tiger Reserve. Okay, so Buxa Tiger Reserve and Sundarban Tiger Reserve. Next, protecting wildlife, 2054 cases registered in 3 years. This is what the information given by central government. Now, Wildlife Crime Control Bureau has taken various operations from time to time in protecting wildlife, like Save Kurma. Operation Save Kurma was implemented from December 2016 to January 2017 to focus on poaching, transportation, illegal trade of live turtles and tortoises. Along with that, the recent one, Operation Soft Gold, was undertaken from October 2018 to March 2019 to tackle illegal Shahtush shawls made from Chiru wool. Now, the Shahtush shawls or Chiru, already UPC asked about the Chiru, Tibetan antelope in prelims examination. This is given in NCERT also in one of the box, Chiru Tibetan antelope. It looks like this. You can see the photograph also. Now, some basic information about Chiru, as it can be asked in prelims again. Tibetan antelope, also known as, then it is native to Tibetan plateau. They are hunted for their extremely soft, light and warm underfur, which is usually obtained after death. Okay, so underfur is very soft, and basically these Shahtush shawls are made up from this underfur. Its meaning is Persian word meaning king of fine wools, Shahtush. Okay, so then endemic to Tibetan plateau, and Tibetan antelope inhabits open alpine and cold steppe environment. You can see that the altitude 3000 to 5000. They prefer flat open terrain with sparse vegetation cover. Okay, so this is Chiru, and a very few also found across the border in Ladakh region of India. IUCN status is endangered. Fine? Okay. Now, US ban on paramilitary stunts, Dhaka. The name of the paramilitary force that has been banned here is Rapid Action Battalion. Okay, so because of human rights violation allegations against the armed forces, let's say forces in or the officers in this Rapid Action Battalion. So because of that, the US has banned. Along with that, some of the, let's say, current and former officials are placed in the visa ban by the US also. Now, this is not liked by the Bangladesh government, and yes, Bangladesh government says that we have been fighting the drug smuggling, arms smuggling, and let's say the violence, all these things, and now the US is banning such, let's say, armed forces of the, what you can say, Bangladesh. So this is not correct. At the same time, there was no consultation with the Bangladesh government. Without intimation, such kind of ban is given. Okay, so this is protested by the Bangladesh. Just you should be aware about the miscellaneous aspect. Now, on the basis of this information, simple question. Okay, Operation Soft Gold is related to which of the following? We have to find out that. Yes, so just now we talked about Soft Gold. Operation Soft Gold is related to Shahtush shawls made from Chiru. So answer C is correct here. Illegal trading Shahtush shawls. Fine? Okay, so this was today's The Hindu newspaper. Thank you.